Okay, you already get the deal at this point. We're doing a mechanics tier list for Pizza Tower. Some of these mechanics or like gimmicks are gone, like the fire ash transformation and like the sticky cheese, not the sticky cheese, the other sticky cheese and don't make a sound. Those aren't in there because they're only really like apparent like in 1 or 2 levels, so they're not really that much of a hazard. But yeah, anyways, I'm joined here by John. Same tiers, same game, same fucking everything. Let's get going.
I'm being held hostage.
Yes, he is. Point and laugh at this user. Anyways, the first mechanic or level hazard is a banana. It's a banana. It's
a fucking banana.
You slip on it, you kill enemies. That's it.
But
B tier.
But it does come from a reference to Joel.
Oh, that's more of the that's more of the Swedish monkey.
Yeah. But still, it's a joke because of the Viking hat.
Yeah. But anyways, it's literally just a fucking banana. Yeah. I highly doubt we have
beef or banana.
Yeah, I highly doubt we have anything else more. Now that I think about it, looking at this entire tier list, I could see probably like 1 or maybe 2 if I'm missing it. Like I could see like 1 to 2 mechanics I'm actually gonna put up in P tier. If at some point, if I just don't end up ever putting anything in P tier, I'm just gonna delete P tier off my tier list. Because I mean, yeah, like these transformations are nice, but it's not like they're like groundbreaking and making the game like. Yeah. They're not like
and then we put Mort in B tier because Mort.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up is the Knight form. I think that the double jump mechanic and the downward sword thing is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Before it didn't have that. You had to just hit the wall and. It was kind of nah.
Yeah. Originally, like for the Knight form, way before, I think it was like whatever update it was. Like I think it was the eggplant update. Originally, the Knight transformation was very shit because you couldn't double jump at all. You couldn't like do the downwards like a sword stab thing. You couldn't do any of those. So essentially, if you got turned into a knight, you just had to ride it out and just wait until it ends. If you missed something, you have to fucking go all the way back until you bumped into a wall.
Also, it wasn't you pulling out a sword, the sword in the stone. It was you getting zapped by a pizza wizard.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Because originally those guys could actually make it so that you could turn into the knights. We're not gonna ever do. I know probably this is gonna age like poorly, but we're not gonna really do like an enemy tier list because like half the enemies are like not very like all that like memorable and stuff like that. I mean, there are some enemies that are pretty memorable, but it's like if you want me to rank the pizza wizard or the pizzard is what they're called, I'm just gonna put them straight like in C tier because they're garbage now. All they do is hurt you by shooting lightning bolts at you. That's all they do.
Then again, when they did the Knight form, they were worse. So
yeah,
because it pretty much broke any strategy you had.
Well, at least you could before obviously like in the Sage demo you could do this, but like at least in future updates, like you could actually like parry the lightning bolts backwards.
Yeah, but imagine doing P rank with that.
Yeah, that would be pretty much.
One mistake, restart.
I'm also gonna put this in B tier.
I think
I'm gonna put it higher than banana.
I think it deserves a little bit more because on how it changed. It changed a little, but it changed significantly. So I put it on S.
Nah, that's fair.
Because if it was the old version, yeah, D. D for die, D for awful.
Okay. Next is the ball. If you're playing the game right, to be completely honest with you, the pepperoni goblins that kick you should not even be a problem anymore.
Yeah, it was before, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
it's not now.
And like, of course, like those like machines that like kick you that turn you into a ball, those aren't much of a problem either because they're mostly like trying to help you like complete certain things. Originally you could turn into a ball like whenever you went down a slope, but they removed that. So
you know what? I forgot that like in golf it has a not only in golf and Pizza Scare as well has that. So you know what? I'm gonna put that in B. So C.
I'm keeping it in C though. It's not really that much. It's not gonna be
because B is middle of the road. It's like it's okay.
Okay.
C is like how about you get out?
Okay. Well, Yeah. Well, next up is the bombs. Again, another C tier because it's again the bomb goblins used to be like a huge fucking problem back in the day, but now they're like not even a threat anymore. So
now I will say that it's way better the cannon ones.
Yeah,
the cannon
ones. Well, not this pirate goblin one. Whoops, not the pirate goblin one, but it's like the enemies themselves that actually shoot them. I prefer those guys more because they actually pose as a threat.
The ones that you can't hit.
Oh, the robot ones.
That one, no.
The robot one. Oh, I just realized that those aren't even in this tier list.
Yep.
I guess I'll actually. I'm not gonna do any like editing tricks or shit like that because that'd be a pain in the ass to work. So
just say where you would put it.
If the robot like cannonball guys were on this tier list, I'd put them up in A tier. It's pretty good.
I would put them up in D for awful. I can't hit them, so cool. I can parry the bombs back, and that's cool, but I can't hit them, so fuck you.
Anyways, next is the crumbling rocks. B tier.
Yeah.
I mean, you just hit them in the rocks.
I think most stuff will be B tier for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually, you know, something funny that I have actually noticed, like on some of my other tier list videos, is that there's this guy called Newbert. Like obviously, like it's Newbert from like Deltarune. He like sometimes or he or she.
He just spawned because of Deltarune.
He, she, they, or them, or I'm not sure what their pronouns are. Like they usually comment about it. I want to see. I want to see what their comments are for this. I'm shouting you out, Newbert. Hello, Newbert. How's it going?
Hello, Newbert.
I know you're still.
Aside from the Newbert in Deltarune, you're cool.
Yeah.
As for the Newbert in Deltarune, it's crap.
Literally
you're cool.
Fodder. Yeah, you're cool. Okay. Probably rocks. They're just rocks that crumble. That's it. Firemouth. First A tier. I actually like the Firemouth mechanic. It's actually kind of fun to control that.
Yeah, I like it.
Because originally before, Firemouth was absolute garbage because it was essentially like the bomb mechanic where if you get like a chicken wing, you just had to keep running back and forth and you couldn't really control yourself. But now it's better. Now you can actually control yourself.
We didn't compare the old bombs. Because the old bombs, you didn't have control, but now you have
and
control.
You could, like in previous, like in the very, like really old builds back in like 2018, you actually could throw the bombs.
Yeah, you could throw, but you couldn't control yourself.
But for some reason, Pizza Tower Guy or McPig then got rid of it in the Sage 2019 update, and then he just added it back in after a while.
Yeah, it's all like,
okay,
that's garbage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Firemouth with Night Form because the Firemouth is very cool.
It's very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next is TNT. I'm gonna put it higher than Crumbling Blocks. It's the same thing. Well, technically, if you think about it, TNT is just like a upgraded version. It's like the metal block version of Crumbling Blocks. You can only like destroy it like by using the Firemouth.
TNT.
Yeah, the TNT.
It only appears when it has a Firemouth nearby.
Yeah.
The only time in which you need to go to the TNT block with the Firemouth power up is for a secret. As for the rest, it's just you get the power up and then there you go. There's the TNT.
Yeah.
And after that, there's none. So it's okay. It's okay. It's a.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's not right. All right, now it's time for the cows. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I fucking struggled with these beefy motherfuckers trying to get that goddamn achievement where I don't touch a single cow. You know, you'd think
cool, isn't it?
You'd think that it's like, oh, it's not that bad of a fucking achievement. You're just a pussy. It's much harder. It is so much harder than I actually thought it was. I thought I was just gonna go in there, get the level done quickly and stuff like. I had to reset like. 5 to 6 to 7 times or however many times it fucking took me.
You have to go very slowly and careful, as if you're placing a wine glass on top of a pile of wine glasses. You know,
like and also like I like somehow actually figured out a way how to skip over like the cows during like the escape sequence. You get like kicked off into the abyss. Like,
yeah, just jump off the abyss.
Yeah, once I jumped out there, I'm like, yes, I can finally go. I got kicked by another fucking cow, and I almost punched my goddamn fucking computer screen. I almost...
That I didn't know.
I almost fucking... No, that wasn't, like, recorded at all. It was, like, off. It was in my off time.
Yeah. I'm saying that you didn't tell me that.
Okay, you know what? Although the cow mechanic is absolutely, like, you know, kind of funny and hilarious to look at, with how much pain I've gotten from that achievement, fuck you, you're going to D tier.
I mean, it is supposed to be a hindrance, but there's a difference between a hindrance and fucking annoying.
You know, I'm going to be completely honest.
For example, Ghost John, we're going to get there, is a hindrance, but it's not annoying.
I'm gonna be
cows is annoying.
And they just stand there. They don't even move.
Yeah.
Move. But anyways, if it wasn't for that damn fucking achievement, I would have probably put the cows up in B tier or C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have put her or them in B regardless.
Yeah. Anyways, next is the corpse. It's a pretty morbid mechanic, but I think it's actually kind of fun. You surf on
morbid. It's fun.
See, when I die, I want a fucking like 40 to 30-year-old Italian.
Yeah, I die.
I want a 40-year-old Italian to ride my fucking. Oh, I'm just getting a call from my school telling me that I'm having 2 hours late tomorrow. Anyways, if I wanted for my corpse to be like a fucking skateboard for like a 40-year-old Italian man to ride to get out of the fucking tower, who am I to tell him no? Also, the idea that there are there's like corpses in a graveyard in this tower is also kind of morbid to think about outside of the game. What the fuck kind of civilization do they have there? Are there actually people there, or are they like cheese things? That makes no sense.
I think it's just like I don't know. It was the old janitor before Jerome,
or maybe
he just died. Or
it
was taking. You know what? What is the name? The owner of a land that you have to rent the land to make a house.
Landlord.
Yeah, there we go. Landlord. I was thinking of Dear Jean, but I don't even know what the fuck Dear Jean is. The landlord, like. Pizza Head just said, "Oh, come here. I have cake. Just come here right here," and just bonked in the head and put it on waste. Yeah.
Or maybe like a stupid theory that I just came up with like 5 seconds ago. Hot funny. Maybe it's like maybe these corpses are like people in the past who has had to deal like with something similar that Pizza Face did, and like they try to go up the tower, but they end up failing and dying.
But the thing is that it's one guy only.
Yeah.
And even in the achievement, if you get to ride all of them, you see the guy alive just like doing a thumbs up, and you're going like, what the fuck?
But anyways,
we're supposed to be dead.
Anyways, corpse. It's like the grind rails, but you can like.
Yeah, I put an A because it's a fun. Aesthetically, it is fun. Mechanically, it'll be B, but. For looking like pretty much riding a corpse, it's a fun thing to see.
All right, well, next is the ghost. I'm not quite sure where I want to rank the ghost. It's not a bad mechanic. I think it's actually kind of a
I think it's quite fun.
Yeah, actually, what am I saying? Yeah, it's actually a really fun mechanic. Yeah, it's top of A tier. I especially love like the little like noises that it makes.
I'm gonna put an S.
I like the little noises that it makes.
Yeah,
like the woo 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 woo. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Pac-Man, because also the ghosts make those type of noises too. So,
I thought of another game that may be a reference to, but the name just left my mind.
Also the idea that you play as a ghost and you collect ghost peppers to go faster, that's fucking genius. I love that.
Yeah.
The ghost peppers are not in here, but I would probably rank it on the same rank as Ghost because of how fucking.
Yeah, it's part of the Ghost thing.
All right. Next up is Ghost John.
Yeah.
It's a mechanic that exists. I never really had much of a problem with it when it came to lapping. I mean, try to get a P rank. I mean, sure,
I'm gonna put it in B because I don't want Ghost John to be near cows. He deserves better.
I'm gonna be, I'm gonna just be completely honest. Like, if it was like a P tier, like not P tier, if it's a P rank that you're trying to get for a level, I can understand why you think it'd be much more annoying to probably be up here higher. I can understand that, but like outside of that, not that much of a hindrance.
Yeah, I put him in B.
So
it's there, middle of the road.
Anyways, next is Flush. It's just a cards that you collect to get points.
A.
Probably to put that probably middle of C tier.
Again, same as Corpse. It's just you collecting stuff, but being presented as that, like you collecting the cards and giving you stuff, I find it cool. Which, by the way, now that I noticed about stuff, the treasures on here as well.
The treasures aren't. Well, I mean, the treasures aren't really that much like a mechanic. They're just collectibles. I know you could have also argued that Jerome should be on this list because you need to get Jerome to get the treasures, but it's not really.
But he isn't a mechanic. He's a topping.
Is he really? Could Jerome be considered as a? I mean, he's like a collectible, I guess, that you get, but he's not really.
You collect him as a topping, but this not secret, special topping can open doors.
Yeah, Jerome was a topping. Come on down and try our new Jerome pizza.
Yeah,
that's the best.
Just him lying on a pizza, making a thumbs up.
God, okay.
And then Noise looks at it with such a face of despair.
I would have regret saying this. Editor me, throw up a fucking edit of that, because now I want to see that. God damn it. Okay, I'll try to work on that at some point in time. But all right. Next up is races. I never really had much.
B. Just because of the face. B.
I never really
love that face.
Like I mentioned in the levels tier list. I know that the levels tier list has not come out yet, but probably by the time I say this, it's probably already out. I never really had much trouble with the races mechanic.
Yeah.
I mentioned before, like everybody always said, like the race is like a pain in the ass. I never really had much trouble with it. Obviously, I can say
at first I did because I kind of want to explore the level at my own leisure, and then this fucker just appears and blocks the topping and laughs in my face. You know what? Okay, you're on, motherfucker. Just.
I know that you could also argue, oh, but you've been playing Pizza Tower ever since 2019, and you're probably used to it by then. I fucking understand that, but like, again, I mean, like they improved he used to be a lot slower in older builds, but now he's much faster. Because like people said that
he is more of a challenge.
See, yeah, because I think funny enough, like people were saying like, oh, the racehorse isn't that much of a problem, like before the game came out, and then McPig's like, all right, fine, you want to fucking be that way then?
Oh, you want a challenge? All right, then.
Let's make it a challenge, motherfucker. All right, but
yeah. After that, I really like the challenge and the reward of getting the topping and seeing that face is much.
It's satisfying. It's
satisfying. Yeah. Just seeing him fucking mad, fucking livid, looking at me.
Yeah, but I prefer it more than banana, to be honest.
I even at first time I just stopped like for 1 minute laughing, and I taunted in front of him.
Yeah. All right. Well, next is Ventilator.
So yeah, rank.
Next is Ventilator. It's literally just vents sus among us. I'm gonna put it higher than John.
I would say that because of Shovel Knight, I think that there's Ventilators. There's kind of a more use to that in Shovel Knight as a platforming. On Ventilator is just there for a secret, to be a hindrance in a race, and that's it.
I never really had much problems with the Ventilators in the race.
Yeah, it's there, but what I want to say is that it's not very well used. But then again, look at the fucking gigantic list that is the level mechanics, and there's shit missing. So yeah, some will fall over by the wayside, and it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna put Ventilator in C tier.
But they could have removed the cow, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be my B tier. My B tier, my C tier is probably gonna get a little bit messy, stuff like that. Because I'm not saying like I don't like all of these mechanics. I think that some mechanics are more interesting than others, but like the ones that are like there are just not really that noteworthy. But
what I should do is put the A1s in S and try to distribute stuff from B and C between A, B, and C, because there are some things in C that we put there already.
Probably towards
that kind of fits with B.
I think,
and some things with B that kind of fits a little more.
I think probably by the
more
end,
like the night form, for example.
I think probably by the end of this tier list, I'm gonna do like a final like reorganizing stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, next is timed gates. I actually like the timed gates.
Yeah, the timed gates are cool. I mean, it's because it's something that you would normally see in platform. You know? But I see no problem with it. I actually kind of like it. I like the aesthetic of it. That it's pretty much just liquid meat, something like that.
I'm not sure what it is. I think I probably like saw like people talking about before what it was called, but I don't know what it's called.
Maybe what it's like you know that candy that. Is it molasses? I think it's molasses.
I don't think it's... No, molasses is darker than that.
Light molasses.
And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not gonna ask my editor me to like throw up what the name of it is on there, because there's probably a high chance
just run at the Pizza Tower Discord and say, "What the fuck?"
I'm not gonna do that, because that's
what is this ingredient? Tell me.
I'm not gonna ask people what it is. I'm not gonna be bothered to look it up, because even if I did, it's gonna be a waste of time, and probably
just like meat.
Probably
beef jerky.
Probably a whole lot of people are probably not going to care what they're called, because they're just trying to get through before the time runs out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But it looks cool.
Yeah.
Also, the face on the
the
time gates. I think is it the same face as the priests? No, the nose is bigger, but
yeah.
It does remind me of a character that you see in the game.
Also, I'm kind of glad that they also didn't throw the priest on there, because the priest is like very, very boring. I'd probably throw him down in C tier, because I know that I talked about like it's an interesting character, but like if we're talking mechanic wise, it just removes your transformation or makes it so you can kill ghosts.
I wouldn't call it a mechanic, because as you said, it just ends the mechanic you are using.
Yeah.
Back to normal to the normal gameplay. So
yeah. Anyways,
but you could have the same way if you get hit with some things.
Though then again, the priests do give you points when you lose a transformation. I guess it's not that bad, but
yeah, only once though.
Yeah, only once. You can't do it twice. But anyways, next up is the Rideable wieners. I actually love this mechanic.
Yeah, the wiener.
It's pretty fun.
I don't know if I'm gonna put it at P, because I will have to compare that face with the wiener.
Don't take that out of context, for the love of God. Even though I'm the one who took it out of context in the first place. Fuck.
Yeah. Now I'm pretty much just debating: should I put them at P rank, but the wiener is first, and the race is second? Even in a tier list, is second and livid. The Pepino one.
Put wiener up in P tier, because how funny. Yeah, I like the mechanic that you can like.
I'm gonna say
it's like the, I know that you probably never play this game, but it's like the rideable rockets in Rayman 2, with the mountable rockets. You just like run across like stage hazards and stuff like that, and kill any enemies that come in contact with you. I think that's a pretty cool idea.
I have played a game that has like a mountable that you just go for some time and then you leave it. But I'm not remembering right now again.
Yeah.
But I have seen a game or two with a mechanic quite like that, and it's fun. It's fun.
It is.
It's not annoying. It's good. Gets the job done, and look at this, it's cute. Cute.
But yeah, I like.
There we go.
I like
cute wiener. There we go.
I like
put that on the title.
The multiple wiener. I think it's a pretty fun mechanic. It's nice to control, stuff like that. I mean, sure, like the turning is like a bit slow, but it's not that much of a hindrance. But yeah.
Yeah, because you kind of lose your velocity to turn as well as to stop, so it's part of it.
Anyways, next one is the flying ladders. It's just a ladder. It takes you upwards, but to be completely honest, just wall run or super jump.
No, better. How about you use a normal fucking ladder? Have used it before.
How about you just like close out the game? Just close out this video. Don't watch it. Don't listen to us. We're stupid.
Close your computer. Yeah, just
close your computer.
Like a laptop.
Close your
it's a desktop. I know. Just make it look like a book.
Turn off your computer. Turn off your laptop. Turn off your phone. Turn off whatever the fuck you're watching this on, like your smart fridge. Unplug your smart fridge. Go outside. Touch grass.
Turn your IV. No, wait, that one don't.
Again, like the ladders, just super jump or wall run.
And even if you actually need the ladders, meh.
They're not really all that useful that much, anyways. I think I found myself.
As said perfectly. It's just fucking ladders. They're just flying for some fucking reason. Fine, you could have just put a normal ladder. It wouldn't have no difference.
If I remember correctly, I believe that like any single time there's like the flying ladders, like I climbed on them like once or twice, but then I just like super jumped or just did a wall run.
For one, I think you need because it's a closed split. At the first time you saw it, you meet it. It's an enclosed space. So super jumping is tricky. So you just jump the ladders way more quicker. But then again, now that I think about it, they could have just put the tomato guys down there.
Yeah.
And they throw the torch and you go there. Which, by the way, is not here.
Well, I mean, that's more of an enemy more than this level mechanic.
Yeah, it kind of even is the same mechanic as the lava on Blood Sauce Dungeon.
Not really, but anyways, next up is Mort the Chicken. It's not. I mean, it gives you a double jump, which is nice, and you can like hit people with a longer range and go on the Mort hooks.
Yeah, and you can whack forever. It also, I think you walk faster if you keep whacking.
Actually, here I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna put Ghost and Firemouth up in S rank. I'm gonna put Nightform in A.
Yeah.
So
I put Mort in S. No, I put in B. Yeah. Because not only is a special guest, and it's surprising that the guy said that, yeah, okay, you can put Mort, but it is a fun mechanic and gives not only double jump, but the hooks, which are fun to use, and whacking forever makes it faster.
The Mort cube.
There's another phrase for life. Whacking forever makes you faster.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Now, I'm not going to rank him higher just because I say this, but I do love it that the Fun Farm, like, when it even shows that and even says, like, with special guest Mort the Chicken, I'm really glad, though, that a bunch of people started making so much fan art for, like, like Pepino, like, it's like Pepino in this level with special guest Mike Wazowski or special guest Gordon Ramsay. I don't think the Mike Wazowski one is real. Oh, imagine if that was like a time card, like, not time card, a title card where it's like I don't know. It's like
Monster Mania. Special guest Mike Wazowski
and Sully.
And James P. Sullivan.
Someone get on that. Oh my god, yeah, that actually would work.
Also, boo. You know what? Fuck it. Put boo there.
Actually, wouldn't it be like a cool idea like that if that was a level like with like a bunch of characters from Monsters Inc. Like you could go through like many doors, get taken to like many special worlds and stuff like that. You find the next door and you go into there, and then eventually you find the Pillar John room and you get to go. Oh, that would be a really cool idea. Someone get on that. Someone get on that.
Yeah.
But
it would be cool. It would be cool.
Yeah, we got sidetracked. Mort the Chicken, interesting and pretty fun mechanic. Not one of my most favorites, but it's pretty good. Anyways,
it's pretty good.
Anyways, Revolver. I'm gonna be completely honest. I never knew that the charge mechanic was even a thing until after I completed the entire game.
Yeah, because I told him.
Yeah, no, because I saw you use it. Wasn't it like in Pizza? Yeah, you used it like in Pizza Head's boss fight, and like I'm like, you can do that.
Yeah, you can charge it. Though the charging the revolver, when you fully get it, it immediately shoots.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. I like if I charge a shot, I want it to still be charged and let it go when I can. Kind of like Mega Man.
I'm gonna put it probably bottom of A tier. I mean, because I was thinking this is probably never gonna happen. I was thinking that at some point, like, I would try to make, like, a guide on how you can, like, P-rank or, like, beat Vigilante normally. I was going to give, like, the player some advice. It's like, I know it's probably different for you, but in my best advice, if you want to P-rank Vigilante, don't focus on charge shots. Because if you focus too much on charge shots, you're, like, essentially just, like, getting distracted from
time.
You're wasting time. The less you hit him, the longer the fight's going on, which is again
and you're mostly definitely gonna miss most shots.
Yeah, plus it automatically fires, means you're gonna probably miss. And the more that you focus on the charge mechanic, the more you're probably gonna get distracted from all like things that the Vigilante throws at you. So you're probably gonna get hit.
So yeah, I put it in C because not only all that, we have the shotgun. The shotgun was there since the start, and it still works better. What do you mean?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I have one beef that I have with the shotgun, and you're probably gonna understand why. But we're gonna get there when we're gonna get there. But Revolver, honestly, like the charge mechanics, kind of meh. I mean, it does take off a lot of damage from like both Pizza Head and the Vigilante, but. I just went through all those bosses just spamming X and shooting them. It was much easier for me to focus on, so A tier. Next up is the dash pads.
Dash pads. It's pretty much the Sonic dash pad as well.
It also I guess
which fits perfectly with this game, so I would put an A, but
I'm gonna put
an A because they're quite reliable. Maybe they could have looked better, but aside from that, it's fine. It's fine. It's good.
Again, I'm gonna mention this, and sorry for cutting you off. I'm gonna mention this, but I still want to keep this for later. The dash pads in other levels are nice. The dash pads in Pepibot Factory are fucking curse. Horrible. They're a curse. We're gonna get there when we get there, but yeah. I like the dash pad more than Night Form because, it just gives you an instant, like, Mach 3 or Mach 4, so I can instantly, like, start, like, wall running and stuff like that. So it's just easier for me to, like, use them then. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Dash pad good. That's when we leave it at. Dash pad good. Next is the barrel mechanic. I think it's an alright transformation.
True.
I mean, you press shift, you like start rolling stuff like that. You can jump. You can't really change directions while you're rolling.
It can be quite annoying that you need to jump a little early on platforms, or you're gonna hit the wall and go back.
Somehow when I was like rolling in the barrel, somehow like I turned like magically when I didn't even bump into anything. So I just turned left and started going the other way. It's not during the
if you stop running, you stop rolling.
Yeah. Never really had much of a problem with that. But Barrel, it's not one of my most favorite mechanics. I'm thinking I'm going to probably just put that in top of B tier. I like it. Mort is a lot better than Barrel because you can actually, like, jump higher with the barrel. Or, not barrel. Jump higher with Mort. So, yeah. I don't have much else to say about the barrel. It's just the barrel. Next is him, or just the pirate goblin. The pirate cannon goblin. I think that it's kind of like cool that it's like you have a character that you can't kill at all, and he just keeps firing cannons at you. Especially
in just scenery, he's there on the foreground, kind of breaking.
I gotta say, I love the part where he actually shows up in the crumbling tower of pizza, where he like shoots like a bunch of explosives when there's like other explosives going off. That was pretty epic. He's gonna do.
Funny that he goes down his ship.
Yeah, he goes down
because the tower crumbles with him. He doesn't get out.
He realizes, fuck, I'm gonna die. This is my last chance to get that Italian motherfucker, even though he's immortal and he can't die outside of boss fights. And time's up. But I don't know where to rank this guy.
Considering that for looks, it's cool, but mechanically,
it's all right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it in
middle
of B.
Yeah.
So.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's something similar to him on War. Isn't there? Like, the mines.
No.
Yeah, also the mines isn't here.
Well, okay, I guess. I mean, the mines are actually kind of like a. I mean, like, if I'm not trying to, like, P-rank War, then it's a fucking curse. But outside of that, the mines are pretty cool. I'd probably put that up in A tier.
Yeah. I put up too, because if you're going fast, they're not going to be a problem. If you're going slow, then you need to be careful. But considering that War is supposed for you to go fast, then it's a good obstacle. It's frustrating, but good frustrating.
Yeah.
Unlike cows.
Also, can I just quickly talk about the most random off-topic thing here?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as I was looking through the Undertale modding tool for Pizza Tower, I realized something for the Pizza Head boss fight. Originally, one of his attacks was him screaming "Get out" as like a giant word, like two giant words of "Get out" like fly towards Pepino or something like that. And you need to like jump over it. It's like, you can clearly see like his jaw is like unhinged and he's like full force screaming at you. I don't know if that was supposed to be an attack or if it was supposed to be like a thing like after the boss fight where he screams at you to get out or whatever.
Or maybe kind of like Cuphead, like starting like that. He appears instead of him
Hildebert.
He just screams and kind of starts the second phase, kind of like a fight should be brawling, begin.
Something like that. I don't know. I was thinking more of like Hildebert when she laughs at you.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, next is the mushrooms. These mushrooms are so goddamn cute. I love their designs. They're so cute. I wish I could squish one. It's so cute. Look at him.
I mean, you do squish them when you jump at them.
I'm putting that up in S tier.
I'm putting them in. It's you know what? I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna put.
Like, I know that the bounce is kind of like a little bit awkward at some points in times, but like I still think it's a pretty nice little interesting little like stage hazard, not really stage hazard, but like a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. It's really cute. I wish I could give him a hug.
There we go. Pizza Tower guy. If you make the mushrooms, but in pushing form, a lot of people would buy it.
Yeah, I want to. Now you just say that I want a plushy version of like all the toppings. Give me Here's a list right now on screen that I want of all the plushies. I want a noise plush. Actually scratch that. I want all bosses from from Pepperman all the way up to Pizza Hut. I want all of them as plushies, including fake Pepino. Fucking would kill for a fake Pepino plushie.
My God, no! I imagine you're pretty much just putting a giant ass list. Just
no, I'm not gonna try. I'm
big that it takes like two. It's pretty much divided in parts, like one beside the at each side.
So for the first one, I want all the bosses to be plushies, especially Pizza Hut. I would murder so many people to get a fucking Pizza Hut plushie. I would want one so badly. Next, I will want a plushie of all the toppings. That would be pretty cool. And I guess the third, I guess for like the third one, it'd just be like a bunch of like maybe like small miscellaneous characters, like a Noisette plushie or a Jerome plushie. Oh god, imagine having a Jerome plushie. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Brick the Rat.
Oh, Brick the Rat. Oh yeah, also up there too for number 1, put Gustavo and Brick up there. Which also, funnily enough, Gustavo and Brick, P tier. I know that I kind of smack talk like Gustavo's like mechanics, but it's Gustavo, man.
Because the jumping is a little bit but it is a good break of pace. It is a good break that you get. You still go fast, but you go fast differently. You know, I like it. I put it in P as well.
Yeah, I love Gustavo.
P for Rat.
Great character.
I'm sorry, Corey, but I had to put the Rat up top.
Also that new Doobus Goobus video that released today with Pizza Tower. I fucking love that video. It was so good. The fact that Gustavo sounds like as you said, depressed version of Goofy.
Oh, you bought Pepino.
Literally, I'm literally recording the commercial right now.
But there's a pizza face going here.
Starts screaming. Anyways, besides Gustavo and Brick, now it's time to move on to the Gnome Pizza. I think the Gnome Pizza is a cute mechanic. You deliver pizzas in a forest to all of the gnomes.
It is cool mechanic. You actually do your job.
Yeah. I'm going to probably rank that up in top of A tier.
I'm going to put it in A as well.
Yeah. Also, another thing to mention about Gustavo, it's still...
Also, them looking like gnomes, too.
Also, speaking of gnome pizzas in the forest and Gustavo, did you know that Gustavo has a time's up spray?
Yes.
Yeah, like when he gets caught by... Here, show it on screen right now. When Gustavo gets caught by Pizza Face at the end, like he actually...
Show me this later.
Yeah, he actually has a sprite of him being caught by Pizza Face. Because, I never got caught as Pizza Face as Gustavo, so... Or maybe I did.
Is it only him or Brick?
I think it's just...
Because I remember you using him as a throwable in the last boss.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks like Mario when he gets killed in Super Mario World.
I think the main reason why that
and even compare the both of them.
I actually think the main reason why that Gustavo is helping you out is because if you see from one of Pizza Head's attacks, he literally steals Brick and uses him against you. It makes sense because Gustavo is up there, but Brick is not. I mean, it could just be a random other rat that's like in the game, but like
Brick, though it helps you, he's an enemy.
Yeah, enemy to Gustavo at first, but Brick is actually really cute. I love Brick.
Again, now that we talked about Brick, would the stupid rat just blocking the way be a mechanic?
I guess kind of.
More on that would be the key unlock thing.
It's not really. I mean, like, sure, it's kind of like a hindrance where you have to like go find the key and then unlock the door. But I wouldn't really necessarily count it like as a huge giant mechanic. I mean, sure, like it unlocks other parts of like the levels, but it's not like.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But anyways, we got really off topic here. When we last talking about gnome pizzas, was it? Or did we finish talking about that?
I think we finished talking about gnome.
But yeah, gnome pizza.
Gnome pizza. I said that it looks like a gnome.
Pretty good
just
mechanic.
Funny.
Pretty good.
It's cool. Yeah.
Anyways, rockets. I think the rockets are actually pretty cool.
And they're cool as hell. I like the rockets a lot.
I
You know what?
also
I'm gonna put the rockets on P.
I
P tier.
especially love it that you can actually like turn around the rocket. Actually, I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably put rockets up higher than Ghost and Firemouth, as I find it really
Yeah.
cool that you can like turn around the rocket at any point in time. I'm sure, kind of like for me, like when you saw me try to like was it a complete war or something like that, like a
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was. I think it was. I don't remember what I was. No, I was trying to get all the secrets and the treasures, but I actually jumped too early and wanted to fucking punch my monitor screen into oblivion. Yeah, that was not fun. Also, not that anybody would care at all. I do actually have 100% tower status in Pizza Tower, so. And no,
I don't know if I-
before any of you guys out there, I'm not saying you, John. Before any of you guys fucking out there say this, I am not fucking getting that 101% rank. I'm not P ranking on the levels. You're gonna fucking find me dead if you want to see me fucking P rank war. Fuck war. I'm not doing that shit.
I did again. P ranking war isn't really a problem.
Well, for me,
It actually
is.
it actually is easier than you think. But compared to others, there are others like Pepibot Factory. Do you really think that the dash pads there will be fun in P rank? Please.
No. God, because fuck, like I just like war is like such a. I had such a hard time fucking S ranking war. Thankfully I got it eventually, and once I completed it, I was listening to Weird Al music. So thank you, Weird Al. Thank you for giving me my motivational boost to S rank war. But
what was I gonna talk about?
yeah, the rockets are pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah, the rockets are cool. And I think that was it. I forgot what I was going to say.
All right. Next up is the olive. I'm gonna be completely honest. The olive sound effects are actually pretty darn funny.
It's like the ventilator, but better.
I mean, sure, like you get like you can move like left and right freely, but you are like stuck in there if you press Z at all, or like any other button or whatever button you have, bound and jump or like grab dash. Like sure, it pops it.
Yeah.
It's not one of my most favorite mechanics, so I'm gonna probably rank it like.
I would think that for me at least deserves A because it's fun.
Yeah, well, I guess kind of like for me too. Like in certain scenarios, for me, the olive is also kind of like the flying ladders too. I'll just either wall run or just super jump afterwards. Like I understand.
But
To get one of the secrets in UFO, I am completely aware that I need to use the olive bubble to like get up to the secret. I completely understand that why you would need that there, but outside of that,
also, there is one that you need to use it to not hit the teleporters. There is another one kind of like that. There is one.
Also, P ranking UFO is actually a bit challenging. Not like
there is one that lifts you up through the stage at the start.
Did I say P rank? I meant S rank.
When you get the first topping, it just lifts you up to the start of that room.
Yeah.
Which you all running that it would be a pain. And you can't super jump because if you touch it, you become an olive.
Yeah. But anyways, olive, pretty good. Next is switches. It's literally the John blocks,
Gates.
but you press a button.
But it's not timed. It's just
not
gates.
timed. It's just when the imposter is sus.
But I will say that I like the face reminding me of Courage of Cowardly Dogs.
Yeah, I will give it like a couple points for like the expressions, but other than that, it's D tier.
Damn.
I know it's not like I know in some places like it is used cleverly and stuff like that, but other than that, it's just not really that much of a hindrance. It's an okay mechanic.
It's an okay mechanic. And compared to the cow, like
It's better than the cow.
really?
At least it's not a stupid fucking annoying achievement for the goddamn cat or for the goddamn switches. I mean, for time gates, there's one, but not the switches.
I know you have kind of like a leveling system different from mine in tier list, but I don't agree with you putting switches in the same place as cows. I think your ladders, okay, I can understand, but switches, I think it'd be.
Well, at least I didn't put at the bottom though, because if it was at the bottom, it means like it's the worst of the worst.
Yeah. That's why I said that.
I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it there. As well for right now. I might move it around later, but for right now, it's staying there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next is teleporters. They're all right. I mean, it's really interesting. They can keep up all of your momentum, and like if you like do a belly flop into a teleporter, you like instantly smash like a metal block that's like right under it. I will admit that is a really cool idea,
but it's only used in the secret, which is bad.
I think it's no. Is it used? No, I don't think the teleporters are used in war. I don't think that's a thing.
No.
I thought
the teleporters are only used in the Conveyor Tower Pizza and
UFO.
Or
space Deep Dish 9. That's what it's called.
Space Pinball was the old name.
Yeah, the pinball level was actually kind of a fun level. The teleporters were used much more there, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna probably put it just above Ventilator.
Libby.
Yeah. Next up is the grease ball, or the nerd cheese ball.
I'm actually guy.
I'm having a bit of a tough time figuring out where I'm gonna be putting grease ball.
How so?
Because like before in older builds with the grease ball, you can essentially like when you're like about to like hit it or whatever the term is for golf. I don't play golf. When you're about to like hit the grease ball, you can originally like make it go like in any direction, like anywhere around you, like a full 360 degrees, like if you were staying like on a platform or something like that. But now it's only up diagonally and straight forward.
Yeah.
So,
but then again, I remember the golf build being not so great to play.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Actually, you know what? I'm also going to move Mort up to A tier. Probably higher. Probably higher than the Revolver, but not any higher than Night Form.
Go Mort, yeah.
So
the chicken.
Chicken. I'm kidding. So the grease ball. I'm not sure where to put this guy. Nice. Is it okay for me to make a tier called Unsure?
You would break your rule of using.
Yeah, I know, but like
P rank, the ranks.
I know, but it's like I don't mind the grease ball. I'm not saying like I hate it or I absolutely love it. It's like in between. I know I could just put it in B tier and move on, but again, like my B tier is a lot longer than all the other tiers. I honestly have no idea where I'm supposed to put it.
To come, so maybe the B tier will be less. But if you really think, I don't know, is there something? You said that you had no problems with it, but is there something good?
It insta kills any enemy that runs into it.
It does.
Yeah, when you hit it up against an enemy.
Then again, if there is a hamburger with a golf club, forget it. This is not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, but
which is mostly what happens. So
okay, you know what? I'm gonna break my own fucking tier list here.
Put it in C, like top of C. There we go. All right.
because it's like a reference to that one Pepino's Final Judgment thing.
Yeah, the one I got. No judgment.
Yeah, you know, here, just like when I make these noises, just put up there. It's just just very It's
Yeah.
So
I still think you could have put it like bottom of B or top of C.
Yeah.
But well, you do you.
I don't have an honest opinion about the greaseball. It's an okay mechanic or level mechanic, but anyways, Sir Nose. Are you ready? Are you
cheese?
If it wasn't for the design, the Sir Nose is literally worthless without greaseball. That's literally all he's used for.
Yep.
So you can't really say like, oh no, it's better than this and this and this and that because
funny that I put it in C with greaseball for me.
I just I can't put the Sir Nose like in no judgment either, but I do have like, I mean like because I had a struggle because like I wanted to hit it, but like this fucking like Sir Nose would somehow like freaking like snort it up like when it was like far away. It's like, no, stop fucking doing that. I'm on pizza time right now. Please, for the love of God. Just I don't really like
by
it.
The way, mechanics. Well, you do transform in a ball, but the guys who throw you.
Yeah, but Sir Nose can't.
I think that would fall on ball, so never mind.
Yeah, but Sir Nose can't snort you up because that would probably like soft lock your game because you probably couldn't get out of that. So yeah, no. I'm leaving him down D tier. Alright, next is the balloons. Rat balloon.
The rat.
I love the rat
balloons. Pretty cool. Non-fucking rat, I hate.
I especially love like the entire like...
You're gonna put the rat in the top right, not top right, the bottom right corner, wouldn't you?
No.
No? Okay.
No. But essentially like... I love the design. I love the design choice that whenever like Brick actually eats the balloon, it actually like inflates him like a balloon because it's a rat balloon, and if he eats it, inflating.
Yeah. Kinky.
I was trying to avoid saying that. That's on you, not
me. You did such a big pause that you kind of wanted for me to say it, so I just said it.
I just sat there in silence because I'm like, I hope that nobody takes it that way. Let's move on now before we comment on that.
Yeah, you should have moved on and not make silence, because if you make silence, you're pretty much waiting for something to happen.
He said don't make silence. It's like, don't make a sound.
and you just forgot about the part that I said waiting for something to happen. Omori, the cat said that.
Say Omori? What?
Yeah.
Like, what did we talk?
The cat says that.
When did we go from talking about rats in Pizza Tower to Miwu in Omori? What the fuck?
King led us there.
Anyways, moving on from the balloons, we're going on to the grind rails.
I put the balloons in. You know what? I put it in an S, but I'm gonna put it in an A.
That's fair, to be honest.
It looks cool, but it's just the olive.
Anyways, the grind rails. I think they're all right. I think my only reason as to why I don't really like the grind rails all that much is probably just because of the fact that you can't really turn them at all. Also, by the way.
Also, you could, I think for grind rails, what would have been better is if, you know how the water
oh yeah, that's not on here.
There's like a scene on Cross Grove. Just gets taken by water everywhere, and when you destroy a Pillajon, the water takes you as well to another room.
Yeah.
And
I know that the currents.
Here.
I know the currents aren't on here, but literally what the grind rails are, it's just a is, well, I mean, the current is essentially just like the grind rails and banana combined into one. Because eventually at the end you slip off, like you fly offwards from the current, but like
you can't cancel it. Grind rails, you can jump.
Yeah,
but
I feel like,
and I think it would have been used better if it was more prominent at the end. The landscaping scene, maybe it was, and I'm not remembering, but yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna put it bottom of B tier. If this mechanic allowed you to actually turn around, I feel like it would actually be much higher though.
I will disagree with you because I think it's better if you can't turn, because it's supposed to be kind of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, right? that is fair though. Yeah.
Maybe if you could like do a loop-de-loop, maybe it would have been.
And pole and like, shoes are looking cool.
Just a loop, but aside from that, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Also, funny thing though, and since that the noise is not playable in Pizza Tower yet, funnily enough, when the noise actually rides on a grind rail, he actually does a butt slide.
Yeah.
I just thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, next up is the cops. I actually love the cops in this level.
Yeah, I think they're the Knuckles Chaotix. There's
those stage hazards where it's like you can't get it grabs onto you and you can't get rid of it until you do a spin dash.
To slingshot yourself from that.
Which when I was playing that game, I think about the Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It's Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, originally, when I got to that stage hazard, I did not know that you were supposed to do a spin dash, so I restarted the game so many fucking times until I realized, oh, I'm an idiot. You just have to spin dash, and then you're free.
It happens. Understandable.
But yeah, I gotta honestly say, I love the cops.
Yeah, I put an S as well.
Plus, it's also a really creative idea. Like the cops actually confiscate Brick when you're playing as him in the Pig City. Yeah. I think it's a pretty interesting idea that you cannot always 100% rely on Brick because you will then have him being stolen from you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's a pretty cool idea.
It is. I agree with you.
But yeah. Anyways, next is the sticky cheese.
Kind of the brick wall jump, but a little bit better.
For Pepino, but you're slower. Yeah. Originally back in other builds before Eggplant came out, apparently the sticky cheese transformation could actually let you not only climb up walls but climb on ceilings. It can also crouch when you're in the sticky cheese form.
But why would you crawl on the ceiling?
Because it's sticky cheese. You stick on surfaces. And you just...
Oh, why gameplay wise?
I don't know. I think there's probably some mechanics for it, but yeah. Also, plus
I put it in B because it's cool.
For some hilarious fucking reason, when you get turned as the sticky cheese transformation as the noise, you literally become a fucking cheese rat. I'm not kidding. You turn into a cheese rat. It's so funny.
Cheese rat.
But yeah,
noisy rat.
Sticky cheese. It's honestly a fine transformation. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, next is the garbage lids.
Pretty much the
grind rails.
So yeah.
But you can go down faster when you go on slopes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rank it.
Also, you kick. Not kick. You bounce on the floor.
Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest. Garbage lids. For me. I'm gonna rank it the same as grind rails. It's not really that much better, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. Anyways, next is the conveyor belts. Honestly, not that bad of a stage hazard. I can understand it'd be annoying because you can either send you flying forward or flying back.
Yeah, but it's not only a hazard. It can help you be faster. So it can
like
be your boon, it can be your bane, and I really like
your
it.
angel, your devil. I'm kidding. It's like the grind
It can be your
rails, but
devil.
it's like the grind rails, but better. But
I just coughed.
I heard, but I don't. As conveyor belts are fine. I mean the dash pads are better though.
But the dash pads can't be well they can be a hindrance, but they're not that much of a hindrance. The conveyor belts. Dash pads can be annoying. Can be like cows level of annoying.
I could honestly like put like conveyor belts in C, but then that means I would probably like dislike it less than the grind rails, but I like them more than the grind rails. So I'll probably put it like in between the crumb. No, I'm gonna put it above banana. So
yeah, you can't put after races. Look at that face.
God, I haven't had like a tier list this full since I did the Five Nights at Freddy's character tier list with Cordy a while back. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that one was like had loads of stuff and loads of stuff for to talk to. I mean, we weren't talking for like an hour, maybe two, but still.
Yeah. Anyways, next is the factory spawners. Like I said for the dash pads, a fucking curse if those fucking dash pads come out of the goddamn factory spawners.
They are supposed to be annoying though, which.
And plus,
I wouldn't put in the same level as cows.
Well, I'm going to.
Actually,
I prefer it more than.
But then again, I have to put the same level as Revolver and Bombs. No, I'm gonna put it in D too.
I'm gonna put it in D tier because, like, sure, like the dash pad things can be annoying when they're on a conveyor belt. You're trying to jump over them, but you actually hit them and you go flying backwards. But like, the electrical socket ones too are also a hindrance. But if you're playing the game right, you can time your jumps perfectly. The electrical outlet shouldn't be that much of a problem. So, yeah. I don't have much else to say about the factory spawners. They either give you a dash pad or they give you an electric outlet to shove up your ass, or
and anything that they'll spawn is something.
Yeah,
that was something good. I mean, maybe the dash pads at the start, but yeah, I could have just not need the dash pad.
Yeah. Anyways, next is Pizza Box. I actually really like the new improvements that they did to the Pizza Box. I'm gonna put it at. I'm actually gonna. Damn, I don't know.
I put it in P.
I'm gonna probably put it like at top of A tier. I feel like my reasoning why for this, I know because like if it was like infinite, it would probably like break the entire game. But like, I think my one problem is it's like when you keep jumping, you lose like how high you jump up, and you have to like always like land on a platform that you can keep jumping continuously. Like I understand like if you made it like infinitely, then there would just be like you would never be that much of a problem anyways.
But after the second jump, I think the other jumps are there. I think it's 8 at max.
Plus you can also do a spin attack that makes it so you can get like a little bit more of a boost.
Yeah. The other jumps after 2 are kind of supposed to keep your momentum, because if you do spin, you're gonna fall like a rock to the floor. But
yeah.
Doing the jump, it maintains your momentum, and I like it a lot. That's why I put it in P.
All right.
The only good thing that Peppy Box Factory made.
Originally, in other builds, like the pizza boxes were just like they allowed you to go through small gaps, and that's it.
That's all so the thing you could have already done, which is crouch.
Pretty much. Well, you can move like a little bit faster when you're actually like when you're crouching, like you kind of like move sluggishly, but when you're in a pizza box, you can actually run a bit quicker.
Yeah, but if you run and then crouch, you go quicker as well.
But yeah, I'd say it's an A tier. Next is Jetpack.
Could have been great, but it's not. So
it's it's not like it's pretty much like a one-time use, like in older builds, or like not older builds, in the eggplant build. If you pressed X after like you jumped with the jetpack, or whenever you had the jetpack, I think it's mostly when you jumped with the jetpack, you could like send yourself like flying to give yourself a bit of a boost. That was kind of nice, but now it's just
maybe if it was like, oh, you pick the jetpack, do the little jump, but if you press the grab button, or the jump button, I think it would be better the jump button. But you press the button, and you get a second boost, as if it is a double jump of some kind. But you have it's more difficult for you to turn around.
Yeah.
You would lose your momentum. I think it would have been better. And at the second jump, of course, you're gonna lose the jetpack because it's out of. It would have been better.
Yeah. Plus, like, I'm just gonna move on to this one right now because it gets completely overshadowed by. Please start fading in this fucking amazing music, Spicy Pepino. Holy shit! I love Spicy Pepino. It was the best mechanic I had like the pleasure of using.
It's the song, man.
It's the star power up from Mario, but you can fly with it. Jesus Christ!
So it's better. It's the golden tanuki.
Yeah. The golden. Yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, it's a golden tanuki. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about because I actually did play New Super Mario Bros. Well, I played the New Super Mario Bros. 2. New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 2DS, but then again, it was more white than gold. Whatever.
I played the Wii U version, and yeah, it's pretty much for you to use when, if I'm not mistaken, if you pretty much die too much, so the game just like, oh, do you want the chicken hat and have pretty much invincibility?
I also need to look up something for this.
Okay.
For this mechanic, because I want like this music in the background to keep playing. Originally, how this spicy pizza that you collect, how that worked was actually much different. Let me try to see if I can find this in here. I don't know if I'll be able to find it.
Put the fire mount and the spicy pepino together.
That's not what that was, because it was like completely different. It didn't actually really make much of an appearance until like this final game came out. Actually, it was briefly shown in one of the videos, but like, okay, no, it doesn't really say all that much. I could be completely wrong about this. Someone, please, if you're like somehow more of a diehard fan than I am of Pizza Tower, please correct me down in the comments section below. The pepper pizza is what it's actually called. Originally worked much differently, because what it did is that you would have gotten the pepper pizza like either like after completing level 1 so you can play through it again. Essentially, like when you ate that pepper pizza, when you started sprinting, you instantly got like up to Mach 4 like crazy speed, like every single time that you ran. I think it was mostly because there was a bunch of mods that are similar to that, where the moment you start running, like you instantly go up to Mach 4 crazy, and you just start like bashing through enemies like at breakneck speeds. That's what it was originally before it got turned into this.
Yeah, familiar what are you talking about? But I may be crazy.
That make me crazy!
Because what I played was the Sage build. Golf.
This is probably gonna be bothering me until I find it.
That I didn't continue because I really wasn't enticed to play it. Also, the Xmas.
I gotta remember which one it was in. I'm pretty sure it was in the. It was in like a really early. Yeah, I think it was in this video here. I'm gonna turn that down. because I'm not gonna really be bothered with trying to download this video and show it to everybody. Also, yes, I do watch Jack in the Box commercials, which is fucking great. I don't remember when exactly it shows up. Ding dong ding ring it. God, it's so weird coming back to older videos of Pizza Tower. Yeah, the noise had a pogo stick and you had a jetpack.
What is that thing in the front?
What thing?
The shield.
It would have allowed you to take more than one hit. You could have had 2 hits, but it was removed. And this is where the super taunts were added in. Get to the exit. God, yeah, this looks so weird. Even though like the game's already out, this looks so weird.
Oh, he would kind of fly.
Yeah, the noise would have had a jetpack, and this is actually way before Jerome even existed. So there's no like, I'm pretty sure like the way how you got secrets is like normal. You just find like a really secret room, and then you go in there, you get the treasure for free. Yeah, here it is. Watch. You eat it, instant Mach 4 speed. That's what it did. But it only lasted for like a couple of moments before it wore off.
Yeah,
See, because now he's back to normal.
Yeah, it's cool,
Same thing works for noise. He gets an instant like
his face in the top left.
Yeah. Also, the cheese dragon boss that was supposed to appear in the game, but he's no longer there.
Okay.
So
he is in the old tower.
Yeah, I just want an excuse to play that video because that's originally what the pepper pizza was for. But yeah, as I was saying, spicy pepino, the pepper pizza, P tier, fucking amazing. I love it. Anyways, after that great, great mechanic, now we go on to the Holy Cross.
Hydro Star. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, there.
It is cool that you kill the ghosts, but
yeah,
the ghosts are invincible, which is annoying. No.
Oh, there's like barely any like transformations in that level.
Maybe if instead of the Holy Cross, I would have transformed to the ghost form and hit the ghosts.
I don't know.
That would have been cool, but nah.
Not really all that interesting. Imagine
also,
if
the
like
Holy Cross doesn't work with the ghost game. So
can you imagine if there was whenever like the level if we're going to be getting a level editor for Pizza Tower, can you imagine like the Holy Cross, like when you use on Ghost Pepino, it just straight up fucking kills you? Wouldn't that be funny?
Just times up.
People are gonna make like Kaizo level shit like that, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ghost King. I'm gonna rank it higher than Ghost John because then it actually he does actually pose somewhat of a threat. Not a huge threat, but because originally I was just gonna rank it like this, just like an angrily stare at each other for the rest of the tier list, but I realized nah, the Ghost King poses much more of a threat than Ghost John does.
Now they're just back to back like the cool boys they are.
Yeah. I don't have much else to say about the Ghost King.
Neither.
So I guess we're just moving on.
I mean, the TV is kind of fine. It's funny that the ghost that is strapped in the TV, making static. But,
Actually, you know what else I'm also gonna do? I'm gonna move up the ball rank, probably higher than races. Well, actually, no, lower.
Yeah.
Like there are some times when the ball is actually useful, but other times, like I said before, not really that useful.
Yeah. What about grease ball?
I'm still leaving it there. Like even coming back to it, I can't put it up in any of the other tiers because like it's something that you have to do in order to complete the levels, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. So
you are debating between which tiers? B and C?
I don't honestly even know at this point.
Okay.
Also, apparently the grease ball was like absolutely terrible way back in the old golf days, because if you would have like thrown the grease ball like at like an electric outlet, it would spawn all the way back at the start where you first find him.
Yeah.
God, that sucks.
I don't know if the grease ball touches an electric outlet that happens, because I haven't managed to do that just to spite myself or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yet. So yeah,
we'll have much else to say about that. Next is the jump scare. I actually think that the jump scares are kind of funny.
Yeah, they are.
Plus,
though, you're becoming puppet and locking you up for like I don't know 5 seconds
as it drains.
It pretty much tells you that if you get jump scared, forget about P rank. Forget even about S rank.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
Then again, I also realized that
you really need to be careful.
Then again, I also realized the jump scare, like the don't get jump scared at all and don't make a sound is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You just need to be, careful what you do and stuff like that, and have good reaction time. So I'm gonna probably rank this up like obviously I love like the jump scare that it does, but like what happens afterwards does kind of suck. So
yeah, I would have put it in B, but because the thing afterwards, I put it in C. Yeah, I would put it in B because it's jump scare, like boo, I suppose.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, fun. Oh yeah, it's fun. My favorite.
But yeah. All right, our final mechanic throughout this entire thing is the shotgun. It's funny that like the shotgun only appears in 3 levels, that being Don't Make a Sound, War, and the Crumbling Tower Pizza. Because originally the shotgun was supposed to be like a normal upgrade you could have gotten at any point in time.
Well, not at any given point in time. You would need to pay for
yeah, that's right. You need to pay for. Well, no. In later builds, there would literally just be like a shotgun box you can get for free.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Hell, the revolver was kind of worse, because, like, in order to use a revolver, like, back in the days, like, when the heat meter was a thing. Also, if the heat meter wasn't here, I would probably put it, like, in D tier. Because originally, it was kind of, like, annoying back then, but now, like, with all the new shit that was added, it's just, like, barely even a thing anymore, But in order to use a revolver, you need to, like, get bullets in order to even shoot it. So, kind of...
As for shotgun, it's pretty much infinite, and it's forever, and it's lovely.
Yeah. In very old builds, you actually need to get shotgun shells in order to use the shotgun.
Boo!
Yeah.
Thank God they did that.
Yeah.
Was that the thing you wanted to say about the shotgun?
No, my main gripe with the shotgun is that you can't grab. I cannot tell you how many fucking times I could not get up a fucking wall because I keep shooting thinking I can grab, but I can't, and I can't fucking climb up a goddamn wall. That's my only gripe I have with this.
But in the same way, you can't grab with the revolver.
Well, that is true, though. But thankfully, the revolver is only locked to, like, 2 specific parts of the game. But, like, the shotgun is, like... In other builds, you could grab with the shotgun and stuff like that. You could, like, charge forward and shit like that, too. Like, it would show, like, Pepino, like, charging at people, like, with the shotgun in hand. But it's just, like... God,
But it had, like, what? It had, like, 2 buttons?
Yeah, you have to press up and X. Which is also the reason why I was confused on how you shot the revolver. Because, like, I was thinking it was the same logic before. Logic. I thought it was the same logic, like, back in the older build. Like, you pressed up and then use this button and then you shoot it. Now you just press X.
Which is way better.
Obviously, I'm going to rank the shotgun higher than revolver. Or probably higher. Well... I can't rank it top of A because it's only locked to like 3 certain levels.
Is it better than Gnome Pizza?
I mean, yeah, it is like an instant kill for all enemies and stuff like that. And Pizza Box really just gives you like infinite jumps. I guess will rank that atop of S tier. So.
Top of A. You said top of S tier.
Or top of A, sorry. Okay, now we're at this quick part of the video, not the final tier list showings, but any type of rearrangements that I want to do, because I'm looking, I'm not seeing a whole lot. I might just keep all of them there and stuff like that. Just looking.
Me too. At least for me. Though I think you should rank Greaseball. Not gonna lie.
Because no opinions on it.
I will, since it's revision time, I'll ask, where were you debating to put the Greaseball?
Probably in the lower parts of the tier list.
C and D?
Probably like C or D.
Well, try to compare it with Ghost John and Switches.
Switches, like... Well, I mean, no, I can't really compare like Greaseball and Switches that much, because they kind of have the same purpose. The Greaseball like locks you out of certain things, being able to progress until you get him into the thing. The Switches is like the same thing, but you have to press a button.
But what is it better for you to do golf or press a button?
Probably press a button, because I don't have to like so I won't have to like awkwardly like hit it up or down. Stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, you know what? I'm putting it at D tier. I'm putting it higher.
Don't put it below them cows. Come on. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. All right, so there. Any others? Any others I can think of? Actually, I might do this. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I believe that actually is it. So.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna get this outro out of the way, but even though I say this, we're gonna probably get sidetracked for a bit. This is the end of the video. As you're seeing on screen right now, you can see both of our tier lists and stuff like that. To be completely honest, I think probably the only other idea that I have left for a tier list is just the music. I know I said before we started this recording that I jokingly talked about doing a title card tier list. But I don't think that would really last all that long.
We already did levels.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, and plus I would have to like show each and every single one of them every single goddamn time. So, probably not the title card. Probably look forward to a song tier list, because eventually I want to do a song tier list for Pizza Park. Soundtrack.
If we do the song tier list, would we?
I feel like
we could do the themes that plays on the title cards, and just then again we could just group every thing in the title card, every title card jingle in one. How about that?
But also, like, one thing I was thinking about what we could have done for, again, I'm still trying to keep this relatively quick here. One thing I was thinking is, like, we could just, like, put the icon for each level. It's just like, oh, we put that in there, but then you got to realize, what about city? Because it's got it's got fuck, what is it called? Oh, I don't remember what the name of the soundtrack was. Shit, I gotta pull this up here. Hold on a minute.
It
has bite the crust. It's got bite the crust and way of the pig. What if I like what if I like bite the crust more than like way of the pig? I mean, I do like both of them, but like, if I
think it's best for you to put where do they play, because since not ghost, but spicy pepino is a thing.
Yeah.
The refrigerator plays stream music.
It plays same thing with was it Pizzascape and Ancient Cheese? I think Ancient Cheese and Pizzascape also have multiple themes and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we're gonna probably have to like put them in their own separate like
icons. Would we add the unused themes?
Probably not, because they don't. I mean, I know that like
at least the ones on the OST, not all unused themes.
There's like I can look through like some of the what they call them bonus, but they're unused. Like I can think of like a couple of them that are like actually pretty good, but like I don't know if I would want to just like put them in there if you don't ever hear them in the game. So
Understandable.
Yeah. So probably look forward to a song tier list coming up at any point in time. And also, here comes this message. So I'm going to be bashing everybody's fucking skulls. And please go subscribe to my podcast if you'd like to hear more dumb ramblings and shit like that. Episode 2 released not too long ago, even though probably by the time you see this, it's probably a lot longer. But subscribe to the podcast channel. Leave a like, comment down below. If you didn't like this video, tell me what you didn't like about it, and I will try to improve as best I can. I'm always looking forward to improving my work as best I can. Yeah, I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, doing Half-Life mods on Twitch.
I guess also this is another insert. If you want to see John play his own stuff live on stream, go check out John's Twitch. Excuse me. Check out his Twitter. Check it out on his Twitch. Links down in the description and stuff like that. So if you are interested, you can. If you're not, it's completely fine. But yeah, it's fine that if you don't want to watch his streams, but if you don't watch my podcast, how fucking dare you?
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you.
You're not gonna know about what happens with Ronald Reagan just goes to a family party, or how does
I am that one medic.
This
is John R. DVS Marston, and we are signing off for today.
Boob.
Ah, yes, funny penis.